Pope Francis has condemned the deaths of children in Gaza and deplored a lack of progress in negotiations to end the war. The pontiff spoke in a media conference on the way back to Rome from Singapore. And CNA's Leong, who was aboard that flight, filed this report.
A press briefing, some 30,000 feet in the air, organized shortly after takeoff. It's a norm for Pope Francis to conclude his papal trips by speaking to the media on the way back to Rome. This time, it was after he spent 11 days visiting Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Timor-Leste and Singapore. The Pope's trip may have been within Asia-Pacific, but his concluding remarks knew no boundaries as he fielded a wide range of questions. When asked for his advice to voters ahead of the US elections, the Pope criticized both candidates, former US President Donald Trump for his anti-migrant position and Vice President Kamala Harris over her pro-choice abortion stance.
In genere si dice che non votare è brutto, non è buono, si deve votare e si deve scegliere il male minore. Chi è il male minore? Quella signora o quel signore? Non so, ognuno in coscienza pensi e faccia questo.
The pontiff was also asked to share his thoughts on the war in Gaza, which has seen bloodshed for almost a year.
Dalle volte si dice che è una guerra difensiva o no, ma alcune volte credo che è una guerra troppo e che, mi scuso di dire questo, ma non trovo che si facciano i passi per fare la pace.
During the Pope's trip to Catholic majority Timor-Leste, he had urged the country's leaders to protect its young people from any kind of abuse. In recent years, Timor-Leste has seen several child sexual assault cases involving priests. With similar incidents reported across the world, a question on this pressing issue was expected, and the severity of it was further emphasized with turbulence on board.
La tua domanda ha fatto una turbolenza, ma per finire, l'abuso sessuale dei bambini, dei minorenni, è un crimine, è una vergogna.
In October, the Vatican is set to renew a deal with Beijing on the appointment of bishops. Both sides have yet to establish official ties, but Pope Francis was optimistic when he spoke about China.
Io sono contento dei dialoghi con la Cina, il risultato è buono, anche per la nomina dei vescovi si lavora con buona volontà e questo ho sentito alla Segreteria di Stato come vanno le cose, io sono contento. Un'altra cosa è la Cina. La Cina per me è una illusione, nel senso che io vorrei visitare la Cina.
Pope Francis had not traveled for a year before his four-nation Asia-Pacific tour. 11 days later, the 87-year-old has completed his longest and, due to his health, most challenging trip. But he's not slowing down. At the end of the month, he's set to travel again, this time to Belgium and Luxembourg. Leong, CNA, Rome.